Okay, well, thanks everybody. Just an opportunity to come out and talk to you. And obviously, we closed on the land for our practice facility for the team today, or last few days, which is great news. And excited about building that and getting it ready for the team next year. And I think probably the final infrastructure piece of the jigsaw. Really, we had a fantastic solution to our academy last year. Stadium on its way for early next year, and then hope to be taking you all out to the practice facility at the back end of next year. So happy to answer any questions on that.
Yeah, Ian, obviously such has been about the stadium and the day-to-day, so to speak, is the attention has been on that. But obviously with this in the background, for lack of a better phrase, you previously said that was probably likely going to come after the stadium opens. Is that still the case?
Yeah, I think completion will be after the stadium. Our target would be the sort of last quarter probably of 2022, and we haven't broken ground yet. So that we'll get, as we get further along, we'll be more specific about that. But yeah, it was always going to be after the stadium. Just and finding land. I mean, we all know what the market's like here now in a great way. Property market's booming, and trying to find the right place with the right amount of land in the right area, and we're really happy with where we ended up. It just probably took us slightly longer than we'd expected, but very pleased with the outcome.
You guys released the renderings today. What are the parts of the facility that you're most excited to kind of implement and reveal to the world?
Yeah, a couple of the things that we were, obviously we had people on the technical side and myself and others look at that. I think what's important is to, obviously make it a great product, but there's lots of glass on the facade, which from most of the offices in the upper floor you can see out onto the two main fields, the two grass fields. Things like the gym will have like garage door type style that'll open up onto the field, so the ability for it to feel open and airy, but also be able to lock it down for privacy and when it's too hot. But really trying to make it really functional, trying to make it really sort of flow for people coming in, so when the media and yourselves and people like that are coming, having easy access, and then the opportunity on the second floor, a kind of wrap-around balcony to be able to see out and watch practice for guests and other people who are invited in. So really thoughtful about it, and nothing different than you would expect at a leading soccer club in terms of facilities. Really tried to match the best that's out there, and I think, as with everything, I think we've built, particularly on the infrastructure side, something that Nashville could be proud of.
Yeah, obviously because of the other facilities that you have been witness of everywhere else, what would you pinpoint of being the main characteristics of the one Nashville's going to build here?
I don't think you can. There's no such thing as a new idea, I think they say. I think when I sat down with Gary and Mike and other people and our ownership, what we said was we want to make sure that we get the most out of the building. It's easy sometimes, in my own experience, sometimes you put certain things in place. I've been at a team where we had an indoor pool and it didn't really get the use, and that. So we spent a lot of time going around different practice facilities right across the league, and obviously different people in our organization have experience at other teams as well, and just pinpointing the key pieces and making sure we spend our money and invest our money in those core activities and core areas, so that it's very functional for the players and the coaching staff. And as I said, we're really pleased. We've now obviously got to see the finished designs, and we're super excited about that. I think players are going to love it when we can get out there.
You mentioned this is kind of one of the last pieces of the jigsaw puzzle infrastructure-wise. You can have all sorts of free time on your hands going forward now?
Yeah, there's never free time in sports, right? I think now it will be great to get all of this stuff completed on the infrastructure side, but we're always consistently looking at the team and developing the roster. We're always looking at partnerships and other things. We'll have this big new stadium to bring to life and get more fans, and so we'll never be short of work to do, that's for sure.
Was it a particular decision? I mean, in terms of course, you probably looked at different places where to build the facility. Was it something that actually called your attention, you and the guys, to choose Antioch as a place?
Absolutely. When we ended up down to the final few opportunities, one of the things that we were really keen to do was find the right community to place that in, and it's the Hispanic community predominantly, a big part of that area, and I think a big part of our soccer culture and who we want to be, and big part of our audience, as you see when you go around these days. So I think very proud to have it there, and also proud to have minority businesses involved in the construction. So Moody Nolan and Pinnacle both involved, and we're very proud of that. I think it's something we've managed to achieve on the stadium. We've had 36% disadvantaged businesses on that project, and as we did with the CBA, just continuing that program of trying to bring the community and bring different types and parts of the community to the job.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ian. We appreciate you guys.